Okay, this one's in keeping with the theme of Christmas. It's nearly Christmas. It's Christmas Eve here in Sydney, Australia. And it's getting to be a bit of a sunny day, even though it was a bit muggy this morning, if I remember correctly. Let's see how we go with this. Gonna make it 200. There go the cicadas again. Anyway, let's see what we have. We have here some jingle bells. Very Christmassy, and they're not even been opened, it looks like. So we're going to start with the seam and we're going to roll it. Roll these Christmas jingles. So we're going to just put that there. Wondering where the top of it's going to go. This is going to be an interesting one. It's going to make noise. Yeah, that looks shit. We don't have much of it showing, and we got that ugly bit at the top. Maybe we could just switch it to 100%, or maybe 141.4. So I'm just going to put the seam at the end there. But I'm really missing a loved one, folks. I'm trying to get in touch with him. And I'm trying to get this artwork to go on the primetime news. I don't think that worked. Actually, we're going to do it anyway. But basically, it's really a challenge trying to get into the primetime news when you have COVID-19 taking up the space. It's a very aggressive news item, not just to the human race, but it demands respect. That's what the TV channels seem to lead us to think. Anyway, that turned out better than I thought. But basically, it's really difficult trying to get your stuff out there. Really is. It's really difficult, trying to compete. And competition is something I've never had much place. I've never been a person who's ever won an art prize. I've actually been a bit of a loser. But I've got to try my best and make myself a winner. Part of the problem of winning a prize in an art exhibition with photocopier art is the misconception that photocopier art is somehow easy. Sometimes it can be easy. Sometimes you get a really good shot at it, and other times it's fucking difficult. Very difficult. Not as easy as it looks. So you've got to believe in it, that it's not as easy as it looks. Occasionally it comes off well, or quite often it does, but often it's more hard work, and sometimes you don't get what you want, period. And you have to concede that your work isn't the best one. I think a lot of artists do have duds in their work. It's not just people like myself doing this. And we're just going to turn this into a movement piece. That looks shit house, actually. That looks rubbish. Going to reduce it. Going to put it. Should I say? Going to put it back to 100. But basically, yeah, photocopier art isn't always easy. Now this part here looks good. Wondering if we're going to redo it. I'm just trying to use my intuition to guide me. But basically it's really difficult trying to get this stuff to look good. Yeah, that looks better actually. That looks like something that could actually work. But basically it gets very difficult trying to get this stuff to get in an exhibition. Exhibitions are difficult things to come to get into. They're very difficult, and I've given up on the art gallery system. I've given up trying to use that as a platform for my future. I don't have any, I just don't like art galleries, and people don't know just by seeing images on a wall how hard it was. So they think because it was made with a machine, they assume it's easy, all the time easy. And art galleries, you can't convince them because they don't know what happened behind the scenes. They don't know, they don't see what you're doing and how you're doing it. So the purpose of making these videos is to basically debunk the myth that photocopier art is somehow simple, easy. You've got to debunk the myth. Otherwise, yeah, it's just a fuck. So we're going to do that one. But basically it's really not as easy as it looks half the time. And to see me in action as an artist, hopefully that'll open your eyes and give you guys an idea just what the creative process can be like. I don't know if I like this one. Wondering if we're going to do another one. This one might prove to be a bit of a dud. So as you see, folks, this is not the greatest fight I've had with this art, trying to get something out of this machine that's decent. We can now see that we have a technical problem with curling. Not a technical problem with the equipment, but with the paper and the weather and all that. But I'm really missing a loved one, folks, and his name is Luigi. And I'm trying to get this stuff to go to air on primetime television news in the prime time, because I'm really missing a loved one, and it's really difficult trying to find him. I can't find him, folks. I tried. I thought about him back in 2004, and I tried looking for him and I gave up, but I'm not going to give up now. Life's too precious to waste. But basically At least we have the internet. At least we have social media as well as mainstream. There goes the cicadas. And I think that's a currawong. I can hear it as well, a bird called a currawong. Anyway, that's all right, I think. I think now we can call this demo quits.